Looking at 2024, which tends to be very similar to the previous years, our agenda has been consistent. One thing is that we derive our agenda from the barriers affecting the business. So the barriers have been the same. We have had a cash crunch out of the VAT refunds that the government owes us, not only in Kenya, but in all the other business units in Uganda and in Tanzania. Number two, we have had a challenge, and we still have a challenge with the influx of imports of coils, especially color-coated coils, which can be manufactured within our businesses, and the businesses have the capacity to supply the market in Kenya and around the East African community. So that was our second challenge. Our third challenge with imports comes the likelihood that the imports are substandards. Because when you look at the pricing, they come at a lower price compared to what we can be able to offer the market. What that means is that there are aspects of the coil that have been compromised, making them come into the market at a cheaper price. And therein lies the source of our problem, which is substandards. The fourth problem, or the fourth challenge, is engagement with stakeholders. We have relied heavily on engaging with the Association of Manufacturers, the other associations like KEPSA, Chamber of Commerce, but now we have found it beneficial. Apart from using the associations, we also go directly. We go directly to the government, to the county governments, and we put our agenda on the table. And at the same time, we put our agenda together with the association. So out of those barriers, then we get our strategic focus. So one strategic focus was, how can we minimize what the government owes us, or how can we fast track the payment of our VAT refunds? Number two, how can we put stopgap measures to the imports that are coming into the country? And one strategy we have used is to make sure that consistently our tariffs are within the 4 bands. What is a finished product and can be found locally goes to the highest band, which is 35%. And that has been our push. So in 2024, Kenya was quite successful. Uganda was very successful because it managed to push a lot of those products to beyond 35% because they got 36%. In Tanzania, we only got it for 2 products, yet our push remains that all the products within color-coated should be at the highest band. So in government engagements, we have been able to sit in front of the cabinet secretaries in all the 3 markets, which has been very useful for us, because until the top leadership sees the investments that we have made in the country, they see the efforts we are making to be compliant, they see the awards we have won in other industry competitions, they will not be able to know what we are doing in this country. They need to see the number of people who are employed, the dependence of those employees, and all the other community engagements that we do, including the Mariakani Clinic, the technical training, and all other initiatives which we do. Once we engage at that high level, then our message becomes easier to trickle down to the technical teams who are in charge of those tariffs and other policy directions.